Hi, I hope you were able to solve the challenge. If not, I'll be walking you through it in this video. You can begin by opening a new text file and saving it as guessgame.py. So first we want to print, "Hi, what is your name?" Now we can get the response from that and store it in the variable name. So we'll say name equals input. Next we want to print, "Well, %s, I am thinking of a number between 1 and 20. Can you guess it in under 4 tries?" And now we're going to create two variables. One will be the number, and one will be number of guesses, which will be 0 at first. And the number will equal random.randint, parentheses 1 through 20. However, we can't use this unless we import random at the top of our file. So we'll go up here and we'll type import random. So far, we can get the name, we can insert the name into the string, we generate a random number, and we set the number of guesses equal to 0. As long as the user hasn't taken 4 guesses, we want this program to keep running. So we are going to use a while loop. We'll say while num_guesses is less than 4, do this block of code. Now we're going to say print take a guess. And we'll set the guess equal to input. And because input returns a string, we will convert it to an integer. Now we want to say if guess equals number break. And this will break us out of the loop. We want to say else if guess is less than number, print too low. And then we can also say else print too high. And this will give our user some good feedback. At the bottom of our while loop, we want to type num_guesses plus equals 1. And what this line of code does is increases the number of guesses. So say it goes through all this code up here. When it reaches here, it will increase the guess to 1. And so we have to include this, or else our number of guesses will never be greater than 4 because it will always stay at 0. And now we'll put continue to the next iteration. Now we have to determine if the user won or lost the game. So eventually the while loop will end and this block of code will run. We'll say if guess equals number, print congrats, you win. It took %d guesses. And now we can pass in the guesses by saying %num_guesses. We use %d for integers. We can say else print you lose. My number was %d, and we will pass in number. Now, let's see if this works. One thing I noticed is I do have a typo, and num_guess should be num_guesses. Let's save that and see if it works. As you can see, it took me 1 guess. But wait, I see 2 guesses. Because we started our guesses at 0, we all have to add 1 when we're saying how many tries it took. So we have to add 1. And now when we run this, it should work. And there you see, it took 3 guesses and we won the game. If you were unable to build this on your own, go back and try to make it now. If you were able to build it on your own, see how similar our code was. Is yours better than mine, or is mine better than yours? What design changes could you have made, and what design changes should I have made?